How's it going, Richard?
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Looking good. Got the black hat on. I see you out here. So
Listen,
internal
AJ,
investigations, huh? Internal affairs.
That's the one. Listen.
After everything we've been through, this is what you do to me. This is what it comes down to.
What have we been through exactly?
You know that one time I helped you?
You'd have to jog my memory.
You know, back in the day, like a year or two ago, when I FTO'd you that one time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
And now this is what you do to me, huh? You investigate my ass. This is
Listen,
really what we come down to.
In internal affairs, we can't be biased, Trooper. I hope you understand that.
When I fail your eval, then I'm not being biased
What
either,
eval?
alright?
What eval?
Exactly. What's going on? Is Svensson already here, or you do it without him?
No, Svensson, he hasn't got back to me. So,
fuck it then.
well, I'll let you know that this is an incident regarding yourself.
Oh God.
It's a complaint against you.
All right.
I'll try and jog your. Well, I'll wait to jog your memory, but at this moment, I will be reading your Miranda rights.
What? Yeah.
So at this moment, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed by the state if available. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Only if there is some kind of crime involved in this. You are allowed an officer present as like an advocate if you like.
I'm good. I can hold myself down. I got this.
All right, well, let's go to one of the rooms, shall we?
All right. We going back, boys.
You been good lately?
I've been great doing that trooper shit, you know, arresting criminals, following the law. I mean, you know what I did notice? Improper use of lights and sirens by you.
All right.
Yeah. Just keep that in mind, all right, before you do anything, you know.
You know, of course. I'll fix it up for you, sir.
Yeah, if you want to do anything, just remember that. Remember what you've been doing. Of course.
Yeah, I completely understand. All right, let's go into this one.
All right.
Nice and comfortable.
Goody.
In you go. You want a tea or coffee or anything?
Tea or coffee? Nah, I'm good.
All right. No. Hunter, you're on the criminal side of the.
Excuse me.
No, just like because you're on that side. Yeah, that's all I meant.
All right, my boy. So what's going on?
Okay, Trooper. Well, I'll try and inform you what this is regarding. This is a while ago.
Okay.
This was back on the 5th of September, so nearly a month ago.
Holy shit.
But obviously we've been trying to get the right information before anything.
Yeah.
On the 5th of September, let me get my note. On the 5th of September, you were reported to have been talking to some individuals down at Legion Square.
We would kill for 8 months in a row.
To do with Scooby-Doo. But the complaint is about you using your weapon to fire at unarmed civilians. Does this jog your memory at all?
I think I remember something like that. I think it's gonna take me 30 days to remember everything, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, of course. So, so now you know the situation. You've been informed. This is obviously an internal affairs investigation. I'm an investigator with internal affairs.
Of course.
So anything said from here on out, will
Blaze would have taken for 5 months in a row.
Whatever punitive action we may take against you. Sergeant Svensson is obviously the leader of IAL. We're reporting to him. I won't be making any kind of strikes or anything against you, given your higher rank. It will go through Svensson, of course.
All right.
In case you didn't know, I'm Deputy Dole with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. And all right, if you're ready to start answering some questions for me, that'd be beautiful.
Well, let me ask you a question. What kind of evidence you got against me?
We'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that.
All right, all right.
Is that marijuana you're smoking?
No, of course not.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, well, we'll get to it. First of all, I do have a short question for you.
Of course.
Do you like Scooby-Doo?
You ever seen Scooby-Doo, the gangster version on the UK televisions back in the end? Where it's like, yo, I want my juice, me Scooby-Doo. He had a fucking like an Uzi and a shank and a knife and everything.
No, I have not.
He was
seen
rapping
that.
Bloods or Crips. I think he was the Blood.
That was on British television.
Yeah, back home, BBC. You know, you didn't see that version.
No, I actually didn't. Tell me a little bit about it.
Oh, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, so Shaggy was actually part of the Crips, right? And I believe Scooby was part of the Bloods. And they obviously, you know, gang beef and everything. They had Shanks on deck. Scooby had his Mac 11 on deck. He ain't fucking around. And obviously they're from two different worlds, two different gangs. When eventually, you know, they became each other's like owner and pet, you know? Scooby his pet, Shaggy being the owner. And it caused a lot of tension and beef. And this is actually why Velma, part of the gang, was actually a farmer.
A farmer? That's interesting. What kind of farmer are we talking about?
You already know what I mean. You know, the good type of farmer. You know what I'm saying?
No, please clarify for the record, please, Mr. Trooper Hunter.
He was a pothead. Out here, you know, that ganja farmer.
A ganja farmer.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And just okay. You know what? This probably has nothing to do with anything, but I am curious. What's his name? Steve? What's the main guy?
Steve? Who the fuck is Steve? You mean Shaggy?
Well, you had Shaggy, Scooby. You had Velma.
Fred?
And then you had the Fred. What was Fred like?
Oh, Fred was a worker for Velma on the farm.
Oh, just a worker. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great information. Thank you for that. Could you perhaps sing the Scooby-Doo theme tune for me?
Oh yeah, of course.
This is of utmost importance.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I got my shank on me. Gonna shank your whole gang. Gonna fuck you up with my Mac 11. Gonna kill your family.
Right, I may be seeing the problem here. That is definitely not the typical Scooby-Doo that I saw as a child.
What?
If you were to class yourself as a boomer or a zoomer, which would you class yourself as, Trooper Hunter?
Well, I'm a young blood out here on these streets, right? I may be 22, but I got 50 years of experience on the job.
Right, okay. So that's a zoomer. I'll take.
Yeah, fuck it. We can say that.
Now, on the day of these events, can
yeah.
you just give me, obviously I've heard some other things, but can you just give me your general recollection of what happened up to the shooting, please?
Shooting? Alright, I'll break it down for you. I'll be honest, alright?
Yeah, you be honest.
Please, I was patrolling Legion Square when I saw a couple of individuals causing a ruckus, causing chaos. Alright? One guy had a camera out. He was recording everything. And they were trying to find, or I think it was maybe Shaggy trying to find Scooby-Doo. So I asked him a few questions, you know, try and help him out, saying, like, you know, what's, like, gang saying? If he's got any weapons on him, like, what's going on? He said, no, we had a good conversation about Scooby-Doo and all this shit. I realized he was insane. And then opposite on the bridge, all right? I saw a guy. You know that jump people take off Power Street? Like, Upper Power Street, people take a jump?
Yeah, okay.
I saw a guy up there, and he was in the Black Emperor. He got out the vehicle, and he pointed something at me. So, I took my AR out, because it looked like he had a big, you know, fucking gun. And, yeah. I just pointed at him to scare him off, the guy on the bridge. I didn't want him to assassinate me, because being a trooper I am, I've got a lot of people putting hits out on me. I'm a very wanted man on these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you pointed your what weapon we talking here? We use your pistol.
7.62. I believe
okay,
that guy on the bridge had an AR out.
Okay. And you pointed that weapon at him, and did he scarper?
Sorry, say that again?
So you pointed your weapon at him, right?
Yes.
Did he leave?
No, he just stood there. I thought he was about to take fire, so I shot 1 or 2 bullets in the air. Because, you know, I felt my life was at danger.
Okay, so he didn't move, and then you shot 1 or 2 bullets.
He was like, he got in his car, he was driving around, got out again, getting back in his car, going, you know, driving up and down. You know, he was just fucking around with me.
Okay.
With his AR out.
All right, so you shot. Where exactly did you shoot?
Towards the bridge.
You shot towards the bridge. Did you shoot directly at him, or
No,
around him?
My shot isn't the best, so it was like around him.
Okay. Was your aim to incapacitate him, injure him? What was your goal there?
Of course, to incapacitate the man that was pointing a weapon at me.
Right, you were trying to take him out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what happened once you shot at him?
He got in the car and literally just sped off.
Okay, okay. And when you shot at this individual, where exactly were the other people located?
They were to my right. Just next to me.
And how many of them were there?
There was about 3 or 4 people, maybe 5.
Did you get them out of the way before you shot?
Yeah, they were not in the line of fire, so yeah, they're already out of way.
All right. So how do you feel about their situation? Do you feel like you protected those civilians?
100%. This guy could have got his AR out and slaughtered every single person there potentially. Who knows what this guy was gonna do? Madman with an AK on a fucking bridge.
No, I completely agree with you.
Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do as a trooper. But you know, maybe I pulled the gun a bit too quickly, maybe. So you know what? I'm striking myself 5 points for misuse of a firearm, right?
All right. Well, that's obviously not going to be what we're doing to you, if anything. So that doesn't get you out of any IA. That's not really how it works, unfortunately.
No, wait, what do you mean?
As in, you can't just strike yourself and expect us to, like, be like, oh, all right, that's good.
What are you guys pushing, you know?
We're not pushing anything, right? I'm just asking you some more questions, okay?
All right.
So this guy on the bridge, what exactly did he look like?
He had a black ski mask on. He had a vest, a black vest. He honestly just a black outfit. He had some orange like on his hat.
Okay. And once you shot him, do you think you hit him at all? Did you go check if you hit him?
I didn't hit him. No, I missed.
All right. So you didn't go check for any blood or anything like that?
No. I mean, I checked, but there was no blood there.
So you went up and checked, and did you pursue the suspect?
I made sure all the civilians were alright, and then I broke off and I went to the top of the bridge. Obviously, by then he was long gone. You know, he was on the bridge. I was down below near Garage T.
And were any of the civilians around you, were they armed or anything? Did they pull a gun, anything like that?
Possibly. Maybe one guy had a gun out. It was a long time ago. I don't really remember.
No, I understand. It is a long time ago. Okay, so just to clarify, there was a couple of people causing problems, so you went over to ask some questions.
Yeah, make sure they were good.
While you were down there, where exactly was this on Legion Square?
Near Garage T, like inside of it.
Oh yeah.
On the border of it.
Garage T, and you see a guy up on the bridge with the Class 2. So you get your 7.62 out, you step out, you make sure no one's in your line of fire, and then you shoot up at the guy to try and scare him off. And you scare him off. You do your job.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, understood. At this point, Mr. Hunter, I would like to send you a video of what actually happened that day. All right.
Fuck.
Just sit tight for me, okay?
All right. Listen, as I said, this was a long time ago. My memory's kind of hazy. I've been on duty a lot since then.
I completely
so,
understand.
You know,
I completely understand.
So recalling everything to the detail is going to be very hard. You know, I've been through many situations. many incidences where, you know, people have pulled class 2s out. So I'm just, you know.
All right. Yeah, I completely understand. Just check your email. You can have a watch of that with me if you want.
I am fucked. I guess, I mean, they can't see what I'm shooting at.
Managed to take a look at that, Trooper?
I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, so as you can see, I was shooting towards the bridge on Power Street, right?
I would normally agree with you, but as you know, our 7.62s have the glorious tracer rounds every three or fours, and those tracers, to me at least, I'll get a second opinion, but they look very horizontal, and they don't seem to have any upwards angle. If you were telling the truth and there was a guy up on the bridge, we would see a bit of an incline on that tracer, but we don't. It seems parallel to the ground.
You know, see the reflection of the moonlight with the directional angle of the hemisphere with the collision of the colorway and the scheme of when you're bending light. It actually makes it look like it's horizontal when it's actually diagonal. And if I wanted to shoot these innocent civilians, trust me when I say this, I would have killed them, slaughtered them on the spot. I think this is taken out of context. This small clip doesn't prove anything. A lot of shit could have happened here. These guys are clearly just trying to frame me for me trying to protect them. Because they know I don't like Scooby-Doo.
Right. So you think that these guys are trying to frame you?
100%. You know what's funny? They were the ones that told me that there was fucking people on the bridge.
Right. So, okay. So then you obviously saw the guy if they told you he was there.
Yeah. Maybe this was a whole big setup.
If they told you.
Maybe they're just trying to set me up. You know, maybe that guy on the bridge was part of their plan. They knew I'd shoot towards him because he had a gun out. But they didn't. Why didn't he record what I was shooting at?
No. I completely understand.
Scumbags, man.
But in your your small testimony before this, you said that all the civilians were out the way of the shot.
I thought they were, to be honest.
And yet here we see you shooting past a civilian's head.
That's what you call great aim.
That is maybe called great aim. It could also be considered negligence of a civilian's life.
Nah, I mean, you didn't get hit or anything.
He didn't. No, fortunately.
No, because I know what I'm doing.
No, I completely understand.
The scope is on, bro. The red dot.
No, yeah, I understand. So why?
I can show you right now, actually. Why are the hands up?
Away in the interrogation, yeah. Please don't point that weapon at me, Trooper.
All right. I was in fear of my life, all right? I told them, put your hands up and move out of the way. If they don't react fast enough, what can I do? So is it on me that these fuckers don't move out of the way quick enough?
Yeah, it is, actually.
That's on me. So when they die from behind and get shot with an AK, that's on me.
Do you ever think about... Never mind. So, you were in fear of your life, so you, instead of telling them to get on the ground, you told them to put their hands up. Is that right?
No, their instant reaction was to put their hands up. I said, yo, just move out the way, get out of here, this guy with a gun. And then I guess they saw my gun and they thought I was pointing. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, to be honest. But you know how this fucking city is, bro. You pull a gun, everyone gets attracted to it rather than go away from it, you know?
No, I completely understand. So you told them to get out of the way and instead they put their hands up.
Yeah, pretty much. This is all speculation. From that point.
Not quite, as we do have multiple witness testimonies, but carry on. So you told them to move and get out of the way. Did you check on the individual that was, the bullet went past his head? Did you check on him?
Yeah, he was fine. He said there was no problem or anything.
Right, okay. Did you give him medical attention?
He said there was nothing wrong with him, so I didn't have to give him medical.
Right, but normally, if someone was nearly shot, we'd probably get them some medical attention in case they're in shock or something of the like.
He said he was fine though.
Okay, okay. So, in your opinion, you protected these civilians, right?
100%.
And
End of the
you
day,
didn't.
if you really break it down, I had my gun out. I did my due diligence as a police officer to save and protect, serve and protect. And that's exactly what I did. No one was injured. No one was harmed. These civilians were protected. They're still breathing to this very day because of me. And the fact that they reported me just shows how fucking twisted, sick, and, disgusting society is to turn their back on the person that saved them.
Oh, I completely agree. I completely agree. So, just to clarify, did you shoot at these civilians?
No, I did not shoot at them.
Did you shoot near these individuals to threaten them or scare them in any way?
The person on the bridge, yeah.
And what about the civilians on the ground?
Nah.
So you didn't shoot at the civilians or around them to scare them or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Bro, don't have another fucking video, bro.
All right. I don't believe I have any more questions. I'm gonna go and talk to Svensson whenever he's around, and we'll be back in contact with you regarding this investigation. I will say, please don't contact any of the persons involved in this complaint. Otherwise, obviously, there will be punitive action.
Of course, of course. So what are you thinking? What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know.
In your personal opinion.
I'm going to refrain from giving my personal opinion until we have the next meeting, which will probably be any action taken against you or your name being cleared, okay?
Oh, fuck. Do
you have any comments, complaints, or concerns with me, Trooper?
Nah, well, you're holding it down. I respect it,
I respect that too. So I can only hope that today you were telling me the truth.
Of course.
I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of things, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're free to go. Thank you, Trooper.
You have a good day. How long will it take till you guys get back to me?
Probably
a couple hours.
Yeah, maybe a few hours, maybe a day. We'll see.
All right, appreciate it. You have a great day, all right?
You too, Trooper.
Let me see my point of view.
This is Scooby?
Where you at, man?
Whoa!
What the fuck you show you, Shaggy?
King.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, fuck.
You let us know if you're responding to calls. We didn't hear your...
Well, Scooby would have wanted me to do this, alright?
Shaggy talking
Number
now.
6
This is for Scooby.
76
Okay.
to-
Bloods, motherfucker, with bloods out here on these streets. 309, right to die.
Why are you crying so much?
Oh, God.
There's so many tears on his face.
Bro, behind you, there's a guy with a gun. He's on the bridge, fuck. Get down, everyone, get down.
Everyone get down.
He's on the bridge, class 2. Oh, shit.
Everyone protect Poppy.
Oh, fuck, they recorded it, man. I did shoot at the bridge, to be fair. Saved, boys. He's got no audio on the clip. Thank fuck for that. Scooby would have wanted me to do this shit. I am fucked. We'll see what they do. How the the fuck do you get out of this place? Oh, there you go. I mean, listen, the most that's gonna happen, I guess, is right. The fuck it. Lace with the Twitch Prime. Lace, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, my man. I appreciate it. Everyone, drop an apple in the chat for him. Hazza with the 521 gifted subs. Hazza, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it. Everyone, drop an apple in the chat for him. Remember, if you're a 21 gift sub, make sure to thank him. Okay, so who is that? Is jewelry store still going? What the fuck?